Every gardener, whether growing in soil or a hydroponic system, has faced the same frustrating problem. You feed your plants, watch diligently, and yet somehow much of the nutrients you provide never get absorbed. They either wash away, sit unused, or become locked in the medium, leaving your plants hungry despite your best efforts. For hydroponic enthusiasts, this can be especially maddening. Precisely measured nutrient solutions disappearing without the results you expect. But there's a simple, often overlooked trick that can dramatically increase nutrient uptake, ensuring your plants actually drink what you give them. This isn't magic or a new fertilizer. It's about understanding how plants interact with their environment and managing your system for maximum efficiency. By the end of this guide, you'll see how a few subtle adjustments can revolutionize the way your plants grow and thrive. Plants only absorb nutrients when their roots are actively engaged. The first step in solving nutrient waste is recognizing that plant roots are not passive sponges. They absorb nutrients most efficiently when they are healthy, oxygenated, and in direct contact with water and dissolved minerals. If roots are stagnant, overly wet, or deprived of oxygen, nutrients will simply remain in the solution or medium. Hydroponic systems are, notorious for creating zones where roots either drown or dry out, which really reduces nutrient uptake. To apply this principle, you want to ensure your roots are in an environment that encourages both hydration and oxygenation. Techniques like aeration, periodic water flow adjustments, or even using air stones in reservoirs can, stimulate root activity. The goal is to keep roots hungry for nutrients so that the solutions you provide are actually absorbed rather than wasted. Timing is, just as important as the nutrients themselves. You see, hydroponic plants, like all plants really, have their own rhythms when it comes to absorbing nutrients. They tend to take up more nutrients during their active growth periods, usually during the day, when light triggers photosynthesis. Feeding them during times of low metabolic activity, it just leads to inefficiencies, since the nutrients sort of hang around in the solution without being properly utilized. So, practical application? That means observing your system's light cycle and matching your nutrient delivery to those peak absorption times. For instance, introducing a fresh nutrient solution in the morning when photosynthesis is in full swing ensures your plants can, immediately process what they receive. This simple adjustment can dramatically reduce waste over a growth cycle. Another critical factor really is the chemical environment of the nutrient solution. Even perfectly balanced solutions can become ineffective if the pH drifts too far from optimal ranges. Certain nutrients like iron or phosphorus can precipitate out of solution at improper pH levels, becoming unavailable to roots. This means, plants appear underfed even when the tank is full of nutrients. To prevent this, you should monitor your solution's pH regularly and adjust as necessary. A small investment in a reliable pH meter or testing kit allows you to maintain a range that keeps all essential nutrients soluble and ready for uptake. This isn't just theory. Plants respond quickly, showing healthier leaves, stronger stems, and improved fruiting once their environment supports full absorption. Stagnant water leads to dead zones where roots can't access nutrients effectively. Well, hydroponic veterans have long known that gentle circulation or agitation of the nutrient solution can make a dramatic difference. You see, moving water ensures even distribution of dissolved minerals, prevents stratification, and keeps oxygen levels sufficient for root activity. A practical step, really, is to install a small pump or bubbler system that continuously circulates the nutrient solution, or at minimum stir the solution gently at intervals. Even slight changes in water temperature can influence how efficiently plants take up nutrients. Cold water slows root activity, reducing absorption, while, excessively warm water can promote bacterial growth or root stress. Maintaining a stable, moderate temperature, typically between 65 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit for most hydroponic crops, ensures roots operate at peak efficiency. Applying this knowledge can be as simple as using a reservoir heater during the winter months, or shading tanks in summer to prevent overheating. Keeping the nutrient solution within an optimal temperature range allows plants to take full advantage of the nutrients provided. Ultimately, the simple trick isn't a single gadget or new fertilizer. It's a holistic approach: maintain the right pH, keep roots oxygenated, circulate nutrients, match feeding times to growth cycles, and monitor temperature. These combined adjustments ensure your plants are positioned to absorb nutrients fully rather than letting them sit unused. Think of it as tuning the system to the plant's natural rhythms. Even small changes, like adjusting feeding time by an hour or adding an air stone, can yield noticeable improvements. Plants grow faster, develop stronger root systems, and produce better yields, all while reducing wasted nutrients and operational costs. By understanding how roots interact with their environment and making subtle adjustments to timing, pH, oxygenation, circulation, and temperature, you can stop wasting nutrients and maximize the efficiency of your hydroponic system. This approach transforms your plants from underfed and frustrated to healthy, thriving, and fully nourished. If you found this guide useful, subscribe to Hydra Haven for more advanced practical tips on maximizing plant growth and efficiency. Share this video with fellow gardeners and hydroponics enthusiasts, because knowing how to make your plants drink up every nutrient isn't just smart, it's essential for sustainable, high-yield gardening.